The battle becomes what Major DeSobriere will later recall as a barroom brawl. He phones his commanding officer, Colonel William Roberts, who asks about the size of the enemy force. DeSobriere replies, "Looks like a reinforced tank battalion." DeSobriere cannot grapple with the fact that he is dealing with an entire panzer division. Colonel Roberts leaves it up to DeSobriere to decide whether or not to withdraw, but sends a battalion of paratroopers to reinforce him, particularly 1st Battalion, 506 Parachute Infantry Regiment, 101st Airborne Division, under the command of Lieutenant Colonel James Laprade, a 30-year-old West Point graduate. Lieutenant Colonel Laprade has been with the division since D-Day and is a battle-hardened combat leader. Relieved, DeSobriere and Laprade begin planning a counterattack to maintain their hold on the town and hopefully eliminate the threat of German artillery. At 2:30 p.m., the paratroopers begin their assault, with Able, Baker, and Charlie companies of 1st Battalion sprinting through heavy fog while supported by mechanized elements of Team DeSobriere. At the exact moment that Charlie Company crests the ridgeline, they hear the unmistakable sound of German tank engines starting in the surrounding forests. The Germans have planned an attack at the exact moment that the Americans have begun theirs. German artillery and Naval-Werfer rockets fall and crash around the paratroopers as they desperately create a defensive line to engage the approaching Germans. Despite putting up a tenacious fight, the paratroopers are forced to retreat by the weight of German numbers. The Americans retreat back into Noville with German armor hot on their heels. The battle becomes what Major DeSobriere will later recall as a barroom brawl. Dozens of German tanks roll towards the town, with the defenders putting up a valiant resistance. Armed with little more than M1 rocket launchers, American infantrymen try their best to knock out the German tanks. After hours of brutal street-to-street urban combat, and with the help of the attached M18 Hellcat tank destroyers, the Americans are finally able to repel the German attackers when a heavy fog rolls in, disrupting German communications.